Can you feel that beat? Every Monday night, we're on repeat.
Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to the show, but not just any show, the Saunook Sports Show, the best sports show in all the land. We hope everyone had a fantastic 4th of July celebrating number 250 for the greatest country on earth. So it's Monday, July 6th. It's raining a little bit here in West North Carolina, but that's all right. We need it.
We do.
And we have a lot to talk about tonight. The United States getting ready to hit the field here in about an hour, so we'll try to get through this show, get done a little early, maybe. First off, let's introduce the crew. Sitting directly in front of me.
Hey.
From the mean streets of Hazelwood, or as we like to call it, Hazelhood.
Well, that's accurate. That's
Diamond,
accurate.
Mr. Diamond Dave in the house.
Good to be here, people. Good to be here.
Sitting directly to the right of him, he hails from the School of Hard Knocks.
That's right.
He bleeds black and gold and orange and white.
Gray and orange or black and orange or any combination.
And there's nobody better.
There is
except
nobody.
for 2 or 3.
Well,
Yeah, there's 2 or 3.
Timmy on a good day.
The old ball coach. And to the right of him, to the left of me, he hails from Bad Street, USA.
It's a bad mofo right
It's
there,
the
boys.
baddest street in all the land.
Yeah.
Mr. Terrible
Timmy.
Happy 4th, all.
Timmy.
All right. Glad to be here. Like I said, we hope everyone had a fantastic holiday celebrating our nation's birthday. We're back at it. Some of us, Branson, I think, was off today.
I did. I took the
Yeah. So some of you were off today. I was not. I went on to work, but
I work too.
there wasn't a whole lot going on, though. I think a lot of people have a 4th of July hangover right now.
Timmy,
so,
you had a day off, didn't you?
No.
Oh, you
we
did? I
just
thought you. I thought you.
Timmy
had
don't. Timmy says day offs are for sissies. He don't do that.
had to work like a dog.
Well, I guess I was the only one then.
Well, we have a big show. We're going to talk World Cup. Like I said, USA kicks off at 8 o'clock tonight against Belgium. A lot of controversy there a little bit. Spain just knocked Portugal out 1-0, or as they like to say, 1-0.
1-0.
So we'll be playing Spain if we somehow find a way to beat Belgium tonight.
Oh, Lord.
The brackets are winding down, getting down to the final 8, the round of 8. We're going to talk Braves baseball. We're going to talk a little WNBA. We're going to talk NASCAR, NFL, and just whatever comes to mind. So before we get started, let's thank our sponsors. That music ended right in time, Branson.
That was good.
That was great timing.
Did you have a little countdown? Clock
No,
over
I
there?
didn't. I just had just.
Don't
good.
lie to me.
I'm just good that way.
Don't lie to me. I know you got one over there.
Ben's Backdraft Barbecue, 3028 Jonathan Creek Road, Waynesville, North Carolina, 28785, 828-400-6334. I know Ben probably had a big weekend. He had that brand new smoker rolling this past weekend, so I'm sure he was excited about that. Hopefully he made a lot of money.
When did I pass him? I've been traveling these roads so much this weekend that I passed him. I can't remember which day it was. I passed him.
Yeah.
I think he was heading towards Franklin.
Yeah, so if you're in West North Carolina, if you're in the Great Smoky Mountains, if you're in East Tennessee, in Pigeon Forge, Sevierville, if you're in the Asheville area, upstate South Carolina, around Greenville, Spartanburg, head on up to Ben's Backdraft Barbecue. It'd be a beautiful drive, about an hour and a half from everybody, North Georgia. So you're within an hour and a half of everything. So a nice little quick drive and get you some great barbecue, best barbecue around. So check out Ben's Backdraft Barbecue. Also, Stevenson Pest Control, free estimates, 30-plus years experience, free pest inspections, 828-229-2085. He offers military law enforcement discounts We love Mark and the gang at Stevenson Pest Control, don't we, Dave?
Mark's one of the best, man. Always like Mark. Good dude.
So call them up. Right now it's really humid. It's really hot. All kinds of bugs coming out. Some of them don't even know what they are.
Yeah.
Identity crisis.
Here in West North Carolina, it's like a rainforest. So there's more bugs and types of species than anywhere else. Really, that's a truth, man. Especially here in the United States, it is a rainforest. So you want to keep those critters out of your house.
Yeah.
If you have something like a box or a bag or something sitting over there in a corner, and you want to see something scatter, them bugs are getting out of the sun too.
That's right.
They'll all gather up under there.
It's true.
Instead of gathering at the river, they gather under that bag, son.
Shall we gather at the bag? Good
So
one.
call up Stevenson Pest Control in Branson.
And that was perfect timing too.
Yeah,
right
it
there,
was,
you
yeah.
know. That was good timing.
Yeah, segue, changeover.
Threadich's LLC. That's Jason and Cynthia Morales do an excellent job. I seen some videos over the last few days after our last show. Man, they do anything. I saw they were doing some gis for a taekwondo over there in Asheville and stuff. So they can do that. They can do hats.
You reckon they could do me a Cobra Kai gi
They probably could. I don't see why they couldn't.
or the Miyagi-Do patch on the back?
They could, and you can talk to them about that.
I'll have to
We can
talk to
talk
Jason,
and
yeah.
see if
I need to get in touch with him too. I want him to do some stuff for me too. So I got to get up with him too.
he may have you wax on, wax off.
I'm a quick learner. We'll figure it out.
So Threadich's LLC.
Threadich's
What do they do,
.com.
Branson?
You think it, they stitch it.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's good stuff.
Embroider in
You-
your
or-
imagination.
You pick it, they stick it.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
Yeah.
good one.
That's a good one, too.
I can't
yeah.
claim that one. I got that one off of the movie Son-in-Law
Oh,
back in the day. Remember in Pauly Shore they go into that tattoo parlor and Flea
yeah.
from Red Hot Chili Peppers is the tattoo artist, and he says, "You
Yeah.
pick it, I stick it."
Tiffany Amber Thiessen, right?
No, she was in.
Wasn't she
Yeah.
in co-star? I remember
Yep.
that. Yeah.
I don't
It was
remember
actually
her.
it was actually a good movie. You don't remember Tiffany?
I don't remember
Yeah,
her.
and not many do.
No.
So
Don't remember her.
before we get started, how was your weekend, Dave? Let's talk about our weekends. This was a big weekend.
I had worked a 12-hour shift Saturday. I guess I was filling in for somebody that was off or something, but I like overtime, so I took it. Went to church yesterday. Pastor John, just every time I go there, it just seems like that he hits me right in the face with something I need to hear, and I thank you very much for that. Just a really calm Sunday. Watched some of the Braves game, and I watched the Fever game last night and watched them play, and it was a good weekend, man. It was good.
Yeah, Branson, you had a big weekend.
Can
Yeah.
you top?
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah,
top
daughter-
that, can you?
Daughter got hitched.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
first. I guess it's my first show with a son-in-law. So an official
Oh,
son-in-law.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was good. It was very emotional, but good weekend. Had a great time.
Did you cry?
No,
Oh yeah, he cried.
Good.
I didn't cry.
That's excusable.
Much.
son.
Yeah, no, it was cool because when I got my suit, I didn't have a tie,
Oh.
and I thought, well, I'm supposed to have a tie, and so we ends up. They did the reveal. She stepped out of the cottage, and I got to see her in her dress and stuff. She handed me a tie.
And that was the end.
Of course, it matched Lori's dress, which was cool. But
Yeah.
you flip it over, and she had somehow gotten a picture of me and her in the back of the tie, and I had all my Colt stuff on. And she was, I don't know, she was probably 5 or 6.
And the tears started flowing in, didn't they,
Oh,
brother?
they was already flowing before she handed me that.
No shame in that. No shame in that.
Yeah.
Now, but the cool part was we got to have her father-daughter dance, and then I was going to have to do the prayer, so they told me to stay up there, and I did. Well, ends up Gabby got up there and called Lori up there, and we had our first dance because we didn't have one at when we got married because it was at the church and stuff. So
I was there.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, can't be boogieing down in the fellowship hall.
Yeah, because somebody said
No, that's not a good look. No.
Somebody said y'all didn't dance at your wedding. I was like, well, no, it would have been to Stephen Curtis Chapman if it had been. So.
Oh, good stuff. Good stuff, man.
You could have boogied down to the Happy Goodmans or something.
Yeah.
What a name!
Oh gosh.
So a good weekend overall, though, right, Branson?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Timmy, how was yours?
Low key compared to these guys.
Yeah.
All I did was cook out a little bit, enjoy some good food,
Yeah.
watch some fireworks.
Did you bring us some leftovers?
No.
Was there any left over?
No.
That's good. That's good.
You got his protein in.
There was just enough.
That's good.
Just enough.
How many people were there?
Oh, I don't know. We probably had about 10 people.
All right.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Just since it was the 4th, nothing special, just hamburgers and hot dogs.
Yeah. Well, I was off
Two of my
Friday.
favorites.
I was off Friday, so I went over to Planet Fitness on Thursday evening and got me a workout in, and went to Wild Wings. I love Wild Wings. I'm excited because we're getting one here. So
Wingstop or
Wingstop.
Wild?
I mean, not Wild Wings, Wingstop. Yeah,
Wingstop.
Wingstop.
Yeah.
What
do you get there?
Man,
I don't know that I've ever even eaten
everything.
at
I mean,
one.
their tenders are awesome.
Yeah.
But I love their wings too, and they got bunches of sauces. I mean,
Okay.
yeah. And then
Looking forward to it.
They've got little fried corn, a corn on the cob. It's Cajun,
Wow.
corn, and then they've got the voodoo fries. And
Do they have?
I mean,
breaded,
nothing they're good for you, but
Do they have breaded and they don't have like naked chicken tenders, do they?
not naked chicken tenders.
Okay.
It's got naked wings.
Mm.
Yeah. And they got sandwiches and all that, but
All right.
did that, mowed all day Friday, and then watched Dutton Ranch season finale on Friday night.
Yeah.
And y'all need to watch it. It's fantastic. And then Saturday had the wedding. Then yesterday, I didn't do anything yesterday. I sat around and watched soccer and racing all day.
Nice.
So
You still watching
Look at
Euphoria?
that. I ain't watching Euphoria.
Oh, I thought you were.
Mm-mm.
Oh, my bad.
Are you watching Euphoria, Dave?
I know what it is. I don't know. I haven't seen an episode.
Yeah, uh-huh.
No.
Yep. Oh, no, okay.
No.
Yeah, no, I ain't seen it.
No.
I
Okay.
ain't seen it.
My bad. I don't know where I got that at. Seriously, man.
I did start
It might have been me because I did watch episode 1.
Maybe it was.
That's all I've
I
watched.
did start a new show, though, on Prime. It came out back in March, I believe, or something, but Off Campus.
I've seen the advertisements.
It's kind of like an adult Dawson's Creek, I guess you could say. It's not.
All
It's
right.
actually pretty good. It's not
Yeah.
bad. Yeah, first season. Yeah, pretty entertaining. Yeah, so finish that up. Anyway, just a low key weekend other than the wedding.
Yeah.
So, all right. Before we get started, guys, you know what time it is. It's time for this day in history. All right. In 1776, the Declaration of Independence is announced on the front page of the Pennsylvania Gazette. It's official. In 1923, the Soviet Union is founded. Kind of the opposite of what happened in 1776, you know? In 1933, the Three Stooges make their first appearance on film. It's a long time ago.
Wow.
In 1949, Reds catcher Walker Cooper goes 6 for 7 with 3 home runs, 3 singles, 5 runs scored, and 10 RBI, Dave.
Sounds like one of your stat lines from back in the day, big man.
No.
Huh?
Not me.
He wouldn't have made it now.
Oh.
In 1957, Branson, John Lennon meets Paul McCartney. Lennon was 16, McCartney was 15.
Now, is this before the whole MI5 wreck where Paul McCartney...
You and I watched that documentary that night, Branson. Dave, we watched there's a documentary about how Paul McCartney is not the real Paul McCartney. The real Paul McCartney died in a car crash in like 64.
And he was right-handed, and this one's left-handed.
Yeah.
Where do I find this at?
It's on Netflix.
It's everywhere.
It's on the internet. It has to be true.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. It's everywhere, Dave.
That validates it, sure.
Yeah. but Lennon and McCartney, they did a few good things together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Decent
Yeah.
decent songwriters.
There's all right.
Yeah. 1965, Jefferson Airplane forms its band. In 1980, Steve Carlton strikes out 7 to reach 2,836 strikeouts, the most in MLB history.
Carlton was really good.
In 1986, Bob Horner becomes the 11th player to hit 4 homers in a game against the Expos.
I watched that game.
Did you?
I watched that game. I remembered as plain as day. Me and my dad.
Really? Is that right?
Mhm.
I remember it too because it was they had the clear fence right back there all around Fulton County
Yep.
Stadium.
Yep.
Yeah.
In 1994, Forrest Gump is released. How about that?
Interesting.
Oh,
Maybe the greatest movie of all time, potentially.
it's ranked up there.
In 2002, the Williams sisters play in the finals at Wimbledon, and Serena beats Venus. And then in 2020, Patrick Mahomes inks the largest contract ever, 10 years, $503 million.
And I'm sure that's been renegotiated a couple of times.
Yeah, it just got
Yeah,
renegotiated.
months
Yeah.
ago.
It wasn't
Yeah.
too long ago.
Timed that one perfect.
That's right.
Now we have birthdays. We have Nancy Reagan, Ned Beatty, Deliverance,
Deliverance.
George W. Bush, Jeffrey Rush, the actor, Paul Gasol, Kevin Hart, 50 Cent, George W. Bush, and Zion Williamson.
Wow.
So
And Bob Bruce.
Bob Bruce, the Bob Bruce, Mr. Bobby.
Which day was Bob's?
Today.
Today. Happy birthday, Bob.
And
And
Tony Rogers.
that's right, Tony's is the day.
Happy
Birthday,
birthday, Tony.
Yeah.
And 4 days ago, happy birthday, Richard Petty.
Yeah.
July 2nd, turning 89.
Yeah.
So lots of big birthdays in July.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, guys, let's get started here. World Cup. So, have you guys been paying attention to what has transpired in the World Cup, Dave?
I saw the replay of the controversial play.
Okay.
I did see that. And I've watched sporadically, but I have not sit down and really, no, I have not.
Okay. Ranson, did you see it?
I've just been paying attention to it, but I've been paying more close attention the last couple of days than when I knew he got the red card, and they said he was going to be out tonight, and then I heard some people were mentioning, questioning, and stuff.
Oh, we can talk about it.
Yeah.
Timmy, you've heard about it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so Timmy,
Here we
So
go.
here's what happened. So they're playing, and Bolo, I'm going to call him Bolo for short, okay? It's his nickname. We're in minute 65 of the game, and he goes for the ball. He jumps in the air. He comes down kind of to the side, to the left side of the player, okay, from Bosnia, and he has to land somewhere, and his face is straight. It's straight ahead, so he doesn't see where he's landing. So his right foot lands on the inside of the other player's right foot
Right.
and turns it.
Right.
Well, the other player's flailing around like he got shot by a cannon, and it was it was completely accidental. Okay, so they go to review it. They bring out the red card. Totally the wrong call, and which means he has to miss the rest of the game. U.S. plays a man short the rest of the game, and then he also misses the next game unless they change that and give him more time. Okay, which they can. And so now you realize that. So the U.S. finishes the game. They play 30 minutes with 10 men. Did an incredible job winning that game. And you thought he was going to be out for this next game tonight. And then yesterday they changed their minds and suspended him, gave him probation for a year, suspended the suspension. Okay,
Like he can't even get a yellow card.
he can't get nothing.
Yeah.
Can't get anything. He's going to have to basically play hands free, just stay 6 feet away from her like COVID. You know,
It's like a prayer for judgment when you get that ticket.
yeah, it is. It's a lot like that.
Yeah.
It's a lot
What do you know
like
about
that.
those days?
No comment. No comment.
And then our President Trump got involved. He called the dude over FIFA, and said that it shouldn't have been. Am I getting this right, Timmy? That they should have been reviewed in slow motion. It shouldn't have been what they used.
Correct.
And so, but now FIFA's come out today and said that they didn't listen to Trump. He had nothing to do with their decision making. That they changed their minds. Belgium is having a fit. They're now saying, I've heard even rumors that they have thought about just forfeiting the game.
Okay.
In protest.
All right. Move us on.
And a lot of the Europeans are upset because they're saying this was the rule. You're not supposed to change the rule. But now Cristiano Ronaldo, at the beginning of the World Cup in the play-in games and the friendlies, got a red card. They gave him 3 games, which means he would have missed the first 3 games of this tournament. But they changed their minds on that, lifted that suspension, and he was able to play. So there's no difference there. Now, Timmy, he didn't agree with the red card at all, but he also does not agree with letting him play. Is that correct, Timmy?
Yeah. So, I don't think it was a red card. We saw Messi make a exact same play. He didn't even get a yellow, right? And you're right about the way they reviewed that. VAR is not supposed to use a slow motion replay except in certain circumstances, and that was not one of those circumstances. In slow motion, it looks really bad. But they were not supposed to use the slow motion replay when they reviewed that. So, one, it shouldn't have been a red card. But I disagree with them overturning it, too. I mean, they've not overturned one since, 1962 in the World Cup.
Well, they just did Ronaldo right before the World Cup started. He was supposed to miss 3 games.
Right. But, I mean, in the World Cup, they've not done that since, 1962. I think it's just a bad look for FIFA. I mean, everybody thinks they're corrupt anyway. This just kind of makes it look even worse.
Well, go ahead.
No. There's lots of other countries that have legitimate cases that could be made, and this is the one they chose to overturn. It's just a bad look, in my opinion.
The downside of all that, in my opinion, would be you are setting a dangerous precedence.
No, there's no precedent because they do what they want.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying that you can fall back on this if any call probably can be overturned now. A lot of calls can be overturned now simply because this is an example.
They won't be.
You don't think that doesn't open the door for more?
Not a bit.
Why so?
It's not a court of law. I mean, they don't have to. They do what they want.
So this is the deeper issue with soccer. This is what I want to talk about. I love soccer. Played it all my life. Branson knows that. Even coached it. Do I love it more than American football? No.
Let's not go too far.
let's not get crazy now.
Right.
But I love the sport, okay? And I know the sport. And because this is an argument that a lot of Europeans are using against the Americans. They're like, you guys don't know enough about soccer. This is tradition. You're ruining the game. You guys don't know what you're talking about. Okay, I do know what I'm talking about. And I've just gone along with it all these years. There's things about soccer that I despise. Somebody's hitting the afterburner.
Good night.
There's stuff about soccer that I despise. 3 things, really. And I was telling Timmy before the show, every sport in America, and I think, and this whole thing that's happening with this red card, I think is a good thing because the world watches soccer more than the United States watches soccer. But now we're getting a chance to see this. We're all paying more attention to it. So all of a sudden we're seeing things where we're like, wait a minute, that doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. There's reasons why it doesn't make sense. And in America, baseball, football, basketball, hockey, all 4 sports have evolved and changed things over time. Football does it every year. They're trying to get better. They're trying to make it safer, trying to make it faster, trying to make it more clear what the rules are so fans know what's happening on the field, correct? Same with basketball. We're getting ready to talk about an NBA possible change with the free throws. They're always coming up with new stuff: baseball, pitch clock,
ABS,
all that stuff.
Yeah.
The bigger bases, all that stuff. They're trying new things. Soccer ain't trying nothing new. And they say, well, that's the tradition. Well, I'm not going to buy that anymore. And what Americans are doing is they're watching soccer and things are driving them crazy. One thing that drives me crazy is stoppage time. Okay? I understand what it is. So all the Europeans, we get what it is. At the end of 45 minutes of the first half, they try to accumulate in their head and guesstimate how much time there was with throw-ins or with injuries or whatever. So they tack on however many minutes to the clock. So they'll say, okay, +3. So they're adding 3 minutes to the clock at the first half. But what's happening is it's going 3 minutes. Then it's going 2 more minutes. It's up to the ref to decide when he blows the whistle for halftime. Then they come out for a second half. You go 45 minutes. Hits 90-minute mark. Well, they add 11 minutes like they did last night with Mexico. Okay? Or yesterday with Norway when they added 8 minutes or 9 minutes. Then with Norway yesterday, it gets to the 9th minute. Well, then they're playing another 2 or 3 minutes. And in that 2 or 3 minutes, there's a penalty, and Brazil gets a penalty kick. And they score. And it happened in the first round with the U.S. and Paraguay. They added like 8 minutes on the clock. Then in the 8th minute, the U.S. scores, made it 4-1. Then they blow the whistle and call the game. Then the U.S. was on the receiving end of it against Turkey in the last game of the group stage. It was 2-2. They added the time on. It gets to the end of time. They play another 2 minutes, and Turkey scores, and they win the game. Then they blow the whistle. These refs are in total control of when the game ends. You can fix this easily. First off, in high school in soccer, they have the time up on the scoreboard. You can go to a high school soccer game. When the clock hits 0, there's a buzzer sound. That's the ball game. The ref waves his hands. When the ball goes out of bounds in soccer, stop the clock. Then when they throw it back in, start the clock. Then at the end of the game or at the end of the half, let there be a buzzer, and you hear it, and it's over. That fixes all of that. Because it's really, it's driving people crazy. Like, when does it end? The other thing is the offsides. There's a joke that's going around is, about soccer. What's an offsides in soccer? And they say, well, when anything exciting happens, that's an offsides. And it's true. And they're breaking it down to the millimeter, aren't they, Timmy? Like,
yeah.
It's ridiculous. But the biggest thing is the yellow cards and the red cards. And Timmy, I think you'll agree, because nobody knows what constitutes a red card or yellow card. That's the biggest thing. In football, we know what holding's going to get. Okay?
Yeah.
We know what pass interference is going to get.
right?
We know what the penalty is going to be on the yardage. You know what's going to happen is there's head-to-head targeting. Okay? You're going to get tossed if they think it's true targeting. In basketball, we know what a flagrant 2 is if it's intentional, a shot to the head or something, or a flagrant 1. We know what a foul is.
Just not in the WNBA.
Oh, well.
That's a whole different animal.
That's true.
That's a whole different animal right there.
But we know what these things are cut and dry. We know what they are. In soccer, like Timmy said, Messi had the same kind of penalty, not a red card. We don't know what constitutes a red card. It's just the ref just goes to the little review TV screen, comes back out and says red card. What did he do that was a red card? Or what did he do that was a yellow card? What's the difference? And so I think that's the part that's driving fans crazy in the United States, is we're so used to cut and dried things in sports, knowing what is and what isn't. And with soccer, we just don't know anything. And they're not willing to change anything. You have the Europeans say, well, that's just the way it is. No, it's not. Because baseball is 200 years old, okay? And it's changed over time. Same with football. We're constantly trying to change these sports to make them better, and I think we can do the same with soccer. It goes much deeper than just this whole issue. I think you can eliminate all this stuff by just changing a few things.
Right.
Timmy?
I can agree with a lot of that. In this situation, though, you know what it reminds me of? And you're going to hate it, the Tuck rule.
Oh, dude.
That's what it reminds me of.
If Trump can go back and change the Tuck rule real quick while he's changing these other plays.
But that's what it reminds me of, because in the middle of this, they come up with something new. I hate it. I mean, I'm happy for the U.S. that he's playing, because he didn't deserve the red. But at the same time, I hate that they overturned that. It's a bad look. If the U.S. wins, they're not going to get any credit, because everybody's going to say, "Oh, but he shouldn't have played." I mean, I think it puts the U.S. team in a bad light if they win.
I would have to say that I pretty much agree with you on this. It does. Just from a visual standpoint of it, it really does.
Yeah.
I think
that was Trump's statement. He said, now, if Belgium wins, they can say they beat us with our best player, one of our best players. And,
Yeah, and that's the argument that a lot of Americans have used today. They're like, why wouldn't you guys want to beat a team with their best players, knowing that the red card was not legit? It shouldn't have happened. But then this opens up a whole nother issue with government getting involved in sports, and I don't know how I feel about that, Timmy. Anytime I think about government getting involved in sports, my mind always goes back to the steroid trials. And I remember watching it on TV, and I'm like, and the whole time I'm like, do we not have more important things to do than talk to Jose Canseco and Mark McGuire about steroids?
Or Rafael Palmeiro, looking in the camera, going, I did not take steroids.
Yeah. And Clemens, like, I just don't understand, like why you've got groceries that people can't afford. I'm not going to get too political, but
Bring it.
You got groceries people can't afford. You got gas people can't afford. You got millions dropping their health insurance because they can't afford it. And this is what we're doing. And the same thing goes 20 years ago when it came down to steroids. Like, this is what you're spending your time on, And so that's where I have an issue. Like, Timmy, I don't, if FIFA wanted to reverse it, let FIFA take the fall, but don't let governments get involved in it, because then all of a sudden it really does look bad.
It does. It does.
Agree with that 100%.
Yeah. I mean, FIFA looks bad no matter what they do.
Yeah.
There's just so much corruption there. But
Stay in your lane, Trump.
Yeah, I mean,
Just kidding. Not really, but sort of. Yeah.
well, I just, there's going to be such a microscope on them now.
Mm-hmm.
And so you go into it tonight, and even as a fan, I'm sitting there thinking, well, I mean, I'm glad they reversed it, but then you learn why it was reversed and all the hands that were in it, and you're like, well, it does feel kind of dirty.
It does. It waters down
However,
if it is a victory.
However, somebody did say that FIFA's finally helping the United States out like they do every other country. We finally arrived in soccer. Because as Timmy will tell you, it's been corrupt for years.
Yeah. And it's usually one-sided. It always goes towards the team they want to win.
That's right.
But here's one little bonus. You can make a great drinking game out of it tonight. Just take a drink every time somebody mentions the suspension.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to be lit at the end of the night.
And they have it. And listen, the thing is France escaped one the other day. Okay.
Mm.
And Spain escaped one today. And so you're going to have France and Morocco playing tomorrow, I believe. And then, so if the United States, they play Spain. But what I'm saying is Brazil got upset yesterday by Norway. Mexico got beat by England. You have a lot of teams and Argentina has struggled.
Yeah.
I don't know. Either of these teams are just not as good, or maybe, just maybe, the United States is that good. We'll find out tonight.
Yeah. You believe in miracles.
But if they win tonight, I really think the United States has a legit shot of winning this thing.
This has been the most wide open World Cup I think we've ever seen. I mean,
Absolutely.
look what Cape Verde did.
Oh yeah. And look what Norway's doing.
Grief.
I hope Victor Hovland's there pulling for him as much as they were pulling for him 2 weeks ago or last week.
Norway's an exciting team to watch. I mean, these teams are not what you expect. So we'll see. There's some really good matchups coming up in this round of 8 and the rest of round of 16.
Maybe some more surprises coming out of this.
Definitely.
I mean, it's easy to say FIFA's here, but football's a coming.
It's true.
But
then one guy said they done messed up by putting us on Monday Night Football tonight.
Good stuff.
That's funny.
So anyway, that's our World Cup talk. Let's move on.
Well
Dave.
said, man.
Tell
Well said.
us about the Braves.
Well, they're 7-13 in their last 20. They had a valiant effort to come back yesterday. Golly, fell a run short. They had a 6-run 9th inning.
Yeah, and so talk about that though, man. Did they just give up? Why did you not put somebody else in?
This is the first time this year that I've second guessed Walt Weiss.
Yeah, and that's a big one right there.
Yeah. I don't understand that either.
If he'd played that out the way normally it goes, and he's in a bind, bring somebody else in. They don't won that game.
I'm never a fan of giving up a game for the bigger picture. I'm not. I think because when you come down at the end of the season and there's one game difference, you automatically go back to games like this. I just don't.
I know, and it's not like you were going to wear at anyone's arm. You needed one out.
Yeah.
And how many? They got, 5 hits in a row?
Yeah. That was,
I didn't understand that piece.
I'll let that one be Walt's mulligan.
Yeah.
So, Philly got beat today.
Yes.
That's good.
Badly.
So, yeah.
Did they really?
15-1.
Schwarber got kicked out. I don't know. I just read it at the bottom of the line. I don't know what the deal was. He got booted.
So that puts him at like 4 games back in the Braves
right
now?
Now it's 3.5, but the Braves play tonight, so it could go to 4 if they win.
Yeah, they were actually getting ready to start
as
I was walking out the door.
But like Jack and I talked about today, look out for the Marlins.
Dude.
Sure. Hottest team in baseball right now.
Yes.
And they've got a pretty good farm system right now, too.
Really good.
And you know what?
They're on the way up.
This is the scary part. The Marlins always win when they have a team you don't think is worth anything.
It's true.
It's true.
Yeah.
I mean, the World Series they've won.
Yeah.
I think they've both been like that.
Yeah.
Coming out of nowhere.
Yeah.
They're a good young team. They got the core is really good. The young core.
It is.
Same with the Nationals.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the Nationals they're having a good run right now as well.
They got
James Woods
a stud.
Now the American side of things though, the Yankees, the Rays are winning that division right now, and White Sox are keeping that division. A's are slipping, but what's crazy is they got a losing record and they're only 4.5 or 5 games behind first. So that the American League West is pretty bad.
Yeah.
Really bad.
I honestly think the White Sox are for real.
I do too.
I don't think they're going to fade second half. They were talking about, I can't remember who it was this morning, thinking they were fading the second half. I just don't see it. I think what they're doing is sustainable for the whole year.
Yeah, but you know what we're talking. You said that James Woods hot. Junior Camaro's even hotter.
Yeah.
That dude what did he get? What did he get? 5 home runs in 5 days or something? Did he get 5 or something?
They got a good young team, man.
Oh, yeah. And that's another that's got a good farm system right now, too.
Now, are you guys going to go watch when Rome comes to Asheville next month?
I want to.
Oh, I want to, too.
As long as Eric Hartman's playing.
I'll be there. I've got some stuff coming up, but I'm hoping it's not in that time frame. Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah, it's in August, so.
Yeah, there's a few guys on that team I would like to see. I think that Casey guy, he's on that team.
Good chance to get some autographs.
Yeah.
I saw some publication that had Eric Hartman as the number 2 ranked biggest leaper as far as minor leaguers.
And that's what worries me, because once they do get, once the time that the Rome's supposed to be at Asheville, I'm afraid that they may advance him to either AA or somewhere.
I'm surprised it's not already
maybe
happened.
Even take a jump. I don't know. Maybe they think they want it. I hope they give him a year and single A, and then next year he can start in Double A and possibly move up to the Stripers at Gwinnett and then see what happens from there.
The thing you don't want is destroy the kid's confidence. That's the one thing you do not want to do.
Right.
So,
but to me the coolest part over the weekend was when Matt Olson gets up to bat and they're playing Country Roads on the organ, and
that was cool.
Then he hits the home run, and
that was cool.
Yeah. That was an awesome time. And so hopefully that'll be his walk-up song from now.
Yeah, man.
Not the organ, but maybe the John Denver version.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say the All-Star break coming up. That's good timing for the Braves. They need a reset. Yeah.
They do.
Yeah, and I think they're leading the league with the most people on the I think them and the Dodgers have 5 going to the All-Stars with Drake Baldwin and Ozzie starting.
Amanda and I have tickets for the Philly series on our way down to Destin. I think we're going to see 1 or 2 games. So I'm looking forward to that, man. I hadn't got to go this year to Truist, so I love going to those games, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Love it.
Timmy, what were you were talking about the biggest surprises in the first half of the baseball season going into the All-Star break, good or bad?
Yeah.
What are some of yours?
On the good side, I mean, for the Yankees, Ben Rice has just been
He's
tearing
raking.
it up.
He's
right?
raking. Yeah. He is.
You know, and on the bad side, hate to see it, you know, Cal Raleigh getting 160.
Yeah.
164. He went up 4 points yesterday.
But man, nobody saw that coming.
No.
But there's a lot of surprises in baseball this year. Gosh, I'll pronounce it wrong. Branson, what's the Japanese guy for the White Sox?
Nakamori, I think is his name. Or I think.
And he looks good, doesn't he?
Yeah, the guy you're talking about, the one that's been hitting the home runs.
Yes.
That got on. That got
He's
on
got
fire.
amazing bat speed, man.
Yes.
Holy mackerel.
Fun
Is
to
he back?
watch.
Is he finally back?
No, not that
I think
so,
he's
not
he's
yet.
still a week away.
Yeah.
Or something like that from.
But man,
getting back.
there's some exciting players to watch this year.
Oh,
Yeah, there are.
Um,
There are.
You know, we've had some slow starts from some of the players. Shohei kind of got off to a slow start. But
I'll be honest with you. I don't know how many that came over from the World Baseball tournament that didn't start slow, as they were hitting pretty good over there. I mean, because Roman Anthony was the talk of the league,
yes,
and now you don't hardly hear his name mentioned.
Is Austin Riley a surprise for you?
That would be one that I would do. Man, like I've said this probably the last 3 or 4 weeks in a row, but Austin looks absolutely lost.
he does.
Lost. He you can just see that he's just beaten down. And I know it's against the norm to do it, but I'm telling you, I would, if I was the Braves brass, I would seriously consider moving him down to AAA for a little while to regain some confidence. I mean, Dubon can play third. Dubon could play anything. He'd go deliver popcorn, sell hot dogs, and then come in. I mean, that dude's unreal. But I know that's against the norm, and they're paying him a truckload of money, but golly, they're going to need him for a playoff push.
Yeah.
Be right.
You're right.
They are.
And then, you know, a couple of other players that's having bad starts. You got Bo Bichette, you know, for the Mets.
Vlad's only hit 4 bombs the whole year,
Yeah.
dude.
Big turnaround from last year.
Yeah, and signing that big deal too.
Yes.
I don't know where his power's gone, man. I wonder if he's just hurt and hiding it or something.
Is the Austin Riley injury, the oblique injury, do you think that's really playing the biggest role in this?
I would say I would be tendency to go that way, Matt, but he had a killer spring, man. He was drilling the ball in spring, so I don't know how much that figures into it or not. I think a lot of Austin's problem is between the ears right now. I do. I think he's just
trying too hard.
Yeah,
So-
he's just pressing.
So tell me, let me ask you this as like a real baseball question. When a player's like that with Austin Riley or Cal Raleigh, what do you do? How do you fix it?
Well, I respect Walt Weiss for sticking with him. I do, and just keep hoping that he's going to play through it because it's obvious. The dude's finished. I think I have my facts here right, but I'm pretty sure he's finished in the NL MVP in the top 7 or 8 the last 3 or 4 years. If I have that right, I may be off a little bit on that. A lot of times, I don't think there's a more mental sport in the world than baseball because if you fail 7 times out of 10, you're
Right.
still successful.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, but
If you
Austin,
fail 9 times out of 10, it's bad.
I don't want to jinx this, and I hope that it's not going in this direction. I think maybe I told B this or something. It's starting to look like Dan Uglove a few years ago,
Oh gosh.
a little bit, where he just. I'm hoping. I'm an Austin lover, dude. I love Austin Riley, but the similarities are there a little bit. I probably shouldn't even say that. I'm not trying to jinx him, but golly, he looks lost.
Yeah. And, you know, going back to Dubon for a minute, you know, we knew he's a utility player, had some skill, but man, has he been clutch for the
Dude,
Braves this year?
they've got to extend that dude. They do not want him hitting free agency.
He's come up big for them in so many situations.
Stick him anywhere in the field.
Yes, just let him play.
I mean, golly, they've got to re-sign him soon, offer him something, or he's going to. I'm sure everybody else sees what we do. Somebody's going to get him.
Yeah.
Well, right now, who's your favorite? You had to pick at the All-Star break. Who's your favorite to be left standing in the World Series in October?
Makes me want to throw up in my mouth, but I'll say the Dodgers.
And who?
I'll go with the Blue Jays.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Again, rematch?
Yeah, I think so. I think you could see a rematch of last year.
What do you think, B?
I'm going to go the Final Four will be the Braves, Dodgers, and I'm going to say the White Sox and the Yankees.
Ooh, okay.
About Philly. No.
Philly who?
She was a good horse.
It's a good sandwich. Yeah. Yeah.
It was a Philly.
Yeah. It's a good sandwich.
Timmy, what about you?
I want to go out on a limb here. Let's make it fun. I want a final of the White Sox and the Marlins.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
That'd be an awesome World Series. It'd be a fun to watch.
It's not that I've just totally trashed the Braves this year. I would like to maybe readdress this question after the All-Star break because I still think the potential is there.
Oh,
Well,
absolutely.
Yeah, but it goes back to what I've always said. I'm trying not to get too excited
No, I get it, dude.
in April, May, and June ever again.
No, I get it. They just, I mean, it's just like boom, they just fell off a cliff.
It's a long season, and it's a grueling season, and these teams like the Dodgers and the Phillies are built for the long haul.
Looking at it, though, man, honestly, if we're being honest with each other, we probably should have seen a little bit of this coming as far as how hot they started the season off. Ozzie was putting up – I mean, Ozzie's hit consistently the whole year, but Olsen slowed down, quite a bit now. And then
Till the weekend.
Yeah, pretty much. Drake Baldwin's had a big slump. I mean, he hit the bomb yesterday, but, I mean, we probably should have – I'm just so diehard Atlanta, maybe I'm just a little – I'm a homer. I just want to see the best in them at all times. But
Yeah, I
we
know.
probably should have seen a little bit of this coming.
Yeah. Well,
I think when they signed Yastrzemski, I don't think they intended for him to be playing pretty much every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
But there's been a few injuries. We've not seen Sean Murphy since who knows when. So, to me, the thing is they're going to try to get him back, and try to get a couple of good weeks out of him, then hopefully trade him for something good.
Is he on a rehab assignment yet?
It should be. I mean, I say it's just a broken finger, but I mean,
Yeah, it's kind of a big deal. As a
kind of a big deal for a catcher. But
Yeah.
Just
tape it up.
Yeah, tape it up, rub some
well,
dirt on
that's
it.
what it was.
shot a Toradol, you're good.
Yeah.
I'll take one of those. But you don't even see him in the.
He was there over the weekend.
Was he? Okay, I was
did see
going to say I hadn't seen him in
so was
the
Ronald.
dugout.
Ronald was in the dugout too this weekend.
Ronald should be very close to getting
Yeah.
back.
They said right after the All-Star break.
Till it happens again.
That's your dude. Those soft tissue things, they just keep popping
Keep
up.
on popping up. We hear about that in the NFL all the
It's
time.
the truth.
Yeah.
I don't know.
NASCAR, did you watch the race, Branson?
I watched. I went over to TNT. I started giving it a chance because Dale Jr. was on there,
Yeah.
and then I did watch some of the race.
Yeah, it was long. It went into the night,
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of Chicago racetrack.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm not happy about. This is why I'm not happy.
Yeah.
What weekend was this?
I know, man.
4th
I know.
of July weekend. You're supposed to be in Daytona.
Yeah, that's exactly
I know.
right. I know.
I don't understand that either.
I know. I'll never understand the change. But Chase,
Their change and then the sports change that you were talking about earlier.
yeah, no, not for the
two
good.
different things.
Yeah,
It's not
NASCAR.
one you want.
Yeah, NASCAR changes. They're changing because they're changing things that didn't need to be changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Briscoe wins the race. Bell finishes second. Hamlin third.
Yeah. Extended his lead pretty good. What 40 or 50 points
144 now
Yeah.
over Reddick.
Ready?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got a big lead now. So
Where'd your boy Hocevar end up?
hit 22nd, but he's still ninth in points. So
Okay.
he's still okay.
safe.
Yeah, he was a little wild and reckless out there yesterday. Hopefully this week in Atlanta. It's going to be a night race in Atlanta this Sunday night. So it should be a fun race. There again, I know, Branson. I know. First of all, I don't know why they're doing night races on Sunday nights. Night races are meant for Saturday nights.
Saturdays.
You
Yeah.
know.
You would think.
You would think.
Yeah.
There again, NASCAR doing everything backwards now. So
You would think.
They're trying to go prime time against Sunday Night Baseball. I mean, that's what it is.
well,
That probably won't end well.
No.
NASCAR does everything ass backwards. So
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, like if you want to hear something good, just go online and read what Bubba Wallace put out yesterday.
In regards,
I'm afraid.
No, I'm being serious.
Oh, okay.
in regards to,
The 4th of July.
Really?
Yeah.
yeah, Timmy read it to me before the show. He did a nice little talk about what the country means and how we can be different, still be united, and yeah,
I thought it's perfect for the 4th.
Yeah.
It is. It is. But will people take heed to that? I'm going with a hard no.
You
it's
can't
already
have everything.
well.
Brett.
The Europeans were loving us until this red car. Now they hate us again.
Yeah.
So
Now
you
they-
know,
all is good
in the
again.
world.
Yeah.
I did hear a little boat come floating back and hit the shore, and it was all full of ranch. So I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but
Dude. That's good.
yeah.
Good times.
Let's talk a little NFL football, guys. Has there been any news? I did read where Aaron Rodgers, Dave,
Mm-hmm.
says that the transition into McCarthy's offense has been seamless because of all the years they spent together in Green Bay. So
I would hope so. I
that's
would
a
hope so.
plus.
that's a
That is-
plus.
that
Are
is a
you not? Are
plus.
you not excited, Dave?
Yeah, actually, I am. I'm excited, man. I'm going to try to back off the Aaron Rodgers thing, and I know we're getting ready to dive into football on the show here heavy here in the next few weeks, and I get that. And I'm going to try to be more positive. I'm just, I'm black and gold, man. I love my Steelers. He's not my choice to be there, but
He's what you got right now.
he's what
So
we
you got
got
to deal
right
with
now.
it.
That's exactly right.
I'll
That's-
swap places with you this year, Dave.
Yeah.
I'll take that side of the.
You know, I hope so, man.
So we're going to discuss. Last week we talked about the Seahawks and the Patriots, and so now tonight we have the Texans and the Packers in our 16-week NFL team breakdown. So we're getting closer and closer to the end, guys. So let's talk about it. Who you want to start with first, Dave?
Start with the Packers.
Start with the Packers. All right. Dave, tell me how you feel about the Green Bay Packers this year.
I don't believe in Jordan Love.
Same as last year?
Same as last year. I'm sorry. I've got a lot of Packer friends out there, and you can stone me if you see me out somewhere. It's okay. But I do not believe in Jordan Love. I look for Christian Watson possibly to take a big step if he can stay on the field. I think he will be the bona fide number one there this year.
Over Golden?
I do. Golden by next year, but I think it's Christian Watson's. I think he could really come out this year. The defense will be solid again. I'm not sure what Josh Jacobs' legal status is, to be honest with you. I don't know.
That's definitely a question mark.
Yeah. So I do think they'll be good. They'll be competitive. I have them probably about 9-8, 8-9, missing the playoffs. And as far as our rankings, as far as league wide, I would go probably about 19.
Wow.
I
Well,
don't believe
Same
in
as
Jordan.
last year. You didn't believe
Yeah.
in them last year, though.
I
Nothing
didn't.
that hadn't
I just
changed.
don't.
Branson, how do you feel about the Packers?
I think that they're going to be pushing the lines, but I think it's going to be pretty close. I have the Lions at 9, and I have the Packers at 11.
Wow.
And I think I have them right there pretty close. I like, I about said Davis Love, but I like Jordan Love.
You like Davis Love, too.
DL3, baby. But, yeah, the Jacobs thing sort of worries you. I mean, it was always going to worry you, but I think this year's going to be golden. And by golden, I mean Matthew Golden.
Hey.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
What year did, off just a second, man.
Yeah.
What year did Jacobs come in the league?
2000 and let's see, I drafted him in he was drafted in 18. So the 18 season was his first.
This is 8th year.
No.
Ninth
Eighth.
year.
No.
This will be his 9th.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Just curious. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No.
Actually, no. Am I wrong about that? It was either 18 or 19. It may have been 19.
Okay.
I think it was 19. I think 19 was his first year.
It's kind of the reason
Yeah.
for the question was just kind of, I wasn't curious how much wear and tear he's
Yeah.
got. because he's been a workhorse, man.
He's got a lot of wear and tear.
Good
Yeah.
stuff.
But he's still young because he was only 20, I think,
Yeah.
when he came out. So,
Yeah.
Interesting to see what happens with him. Timmy, how you feel about the Packers?
I've got them at number 14. I think they're a borderline playoff team, but I could see them missing it as well. I'm just not confident in Jordan Love and especially the receiving core. I mean, they've not had a number one receiver. They still don't at this point. If somebody steps up, it might change, but I don't know.
Well, I'm a little higher on them than y'all are. I liked them last year.
You did.
Kraft will be back.
That's a big deal right there.
That's
man.
a huge
That
deal,
is a
and
big
he was
deal.
having
You're
a
right
gr-
about that.
He was having a great season. I think Golden takes a huge step forward. I think he's going to be number one. I do think Watson's going to be good. I think the receiving core is going to be really good as long as they stay on the field, which is the case for every receiving core.
Sure.
Don't know what they'll do about the running game with Jacobs if he misses some time, but I think they'll be okay. I trust the defense. I don't know when Parsons will be back. Hopefully start of the season. So
Defense should be pretty good.
I think the defense should be pretty good. Listen, I think they're going to win the division. That's a tough division, but
Very.
I think there's a lot of kinks in the armor in all four teams in that division. I think it's the toughest division maybe in all the football, but I think there's a lot of kinks in the armor with everybody up there.
It's fair.
So the home field advantage they have in Green Bay, I think they're going to win. I got them ranked 7th.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
So I think they're going to have a really good year. I like the Packers. Fantasy-wise, who do you want off the Packers, Dave?
Given once I have more information about Josh Jacobs, that's obviously the low hanging fruit right there as far as who you would want to draft. I do have, we got a draft coming up, and I am starting to look a little bit. I think Christian Watson's ADP is a little higher than I would be comfortable with. But Jacobs would be my guy there. But again, a lot of that is all pending on his legal issues. So
I think the value is in Kraft. That's a tight end that because of the injury, you can draft him late, and he can be a starting tight end, potentially a top 5 or 6 tight end.
of course he
the
going
league.
in mocks.
I haven't done a mock yet.
What?
I haven't.
Dude.
I ain't had time, man.
For real?
For real.
You've
I
just
ain't
done
kidding.
like a couple rounds.
I
You've
thought
not
you
gone a
usually.
full-
I thought you
I've
started
done-
doing your mocks about February.
Well, I'm
or
talking like
March.
mocks for Our League. I've done a couple of those for Our
Oh,
League, but I've not
okay.
done like
Yeah.
any online mocks.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. What about you, Branson?
I'm going to go Matthew Golden, obviously.
Yeah.
I like him to have a big year. Of course, I'm always big on the quarterback wide receiver combo thing. And
You like,
I
fries
those.
with your burger, don't you, son?
That's right.
Yeah.
But you said Christian Watson. I like that. I like that as a 1-2, as long as he can stay healthy.
Talent's there.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah, Timmy.
Kraft for sure, and Josh Jacobs. I'm not too worried about his situation because that'll be next year before that gets decided.
Yeah, they'll push that out.
Yeah.
Exactly. I would be more worried about how much of a timeshare he'll be in. I mean, he's not the type of back that you should put in a timeshare.
No, he's a 3-down. He's a 3-down.
He
Exactly.
is a 3-down back. Yeah.
But I have no faith in the Packers to
Yeah.
do that.
Let's talk about the Texans, Branson. That's your favorite coach.
It is my favorite coach. I love D'Amico Ryans. I think they'll be okay this year. I think that they're going to be right there with it, pushing the Jags to win that conference. I have them at 16, but I think that they could be on up there depending on how that 2-game series with the Jags go, whether it split 1-1 and each of them winning at home, or if they can steal one in Jacksonville. I think what's going to be huge for them. But I think Stroud's going to have. I think he'll have a pretty good year this year. But man, they're one of those teams that's running back by committee and wide receiver by committee, and you just don't. It's going to be a flip a coin type situation for me.
Yeah. I'm with you, Branson. You and I are a lot alike on these two teams. I've got them ranked 14th. I think the defense is so good. If the offense can just be a couple of notches better than last year, then this team can be, Super Bowl caliber, because they were in the playoffs last year. They just ran into a hot team in New England in the snow up there, But I think if Stroud can get things together and put together a season like he had 2 years ago, then I think we're looking at a team that could be a contender. Dave, how you feeling?
Big, big, big on the David Montgomery move.
Yeah.
I think that's going to take a lot of the heat off of Stroud. I was also big on this Jaden Higgins kid that kind of emerged last year. He'll be the number 2 receiver across from Nico. I like him. I think he's still got a lot of growth and upside in him. CJ, I'm a CJ fan. I just like how he carries himself as a man, not necessarily a player, but I am a fan and I do root for CJ.
You're talking off the field and stuff.
Yes. And the defense will be borderline elite. I see a lot of possibly just ground and pound games with Montgomery. I would have Houston probably getting a wild card. I still think the Jags win the division, but I think I would have the Texans probably around 10-7, and they're probably going to be around 12 or 13 on my big list.
Okay, so we're all
right
there together. Timmy, how you feeling about them?
I've got them at 19.
Really?
Yeah, I think the clock strikes midnight on Cinderella. I think they missed the playoffs.
Oh, wow.
I think the run's over. That offense has never showed any improvement. Love the defense. That's an elite defense.
It is an elite defense.
Yeah.
But it's hard to win off that in the playoffs when you don't have a team that can score.
You're right.
You got to have a little offense.
Yeah.
I will say this. Would I draft Stroud? Not as my QB1. But I do feel deep down in my gut, like Dusty Rhodes said, I have a burning down there that this is going to have to be his.
There's medicine for that. There's medicine.
This is going to have to be his make it or break it year. I honestly believe that.
How would he say it? How would he say it be?
I have a burning down in my soul, way down there, and I just don't know if C.J. Stroud can bring it up this year.
That's pretty good, dude.
It's pretty good.
I agree with you on Stroud, though. His first season, he looked really good for a rookie. He didn't look out of place, and we've just not seen the improvement. I don't know if that was just his ceiling, or if they just don't trust him enough to open up that playbook.
And that's what scares me about Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
It could be going down that same path.
Sure.
Yeah. That makes sense.
They've got
It's a
talent.
good comparison.
Very good.
Scares me. Man, they have a
It
great
is. It's
first
good
year,
comparison.
and then, the next year was like,
Yeah.
So, Jaden Daniels, I think, has got 2 years, but I think this is it for
agree.
for Stroud.
Well, next week, we're going to discuss the Bears and the Ravens.
All right,
Exciting.
I thought we didn't use profanity on this show.
Exciting
I don't talk
matchup
about a
for next
Raven.
week.
Let me see my lowest spot on this list here.
Yeah.
For the Bears, Branson.
Oh, I have a perfect spot for him. In between 30 and 32.
Oh, dude.
I'm just kidding.
You're 29, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so next week's. Then after that, look forward to the Chiefs and the Eagles week after that. So some exciting matchups coming up.
Nice.
I've got
Chiefs will be a fun
Philly will too.
chuff discussion. Yeah,
Philly will too.
a good discussion.
I knew what you meant.
Yeah. Speaking of the Chiefs,
Mhm.
there was a wedding in New York City this weekend. Friday night.
Joy.
Yeah. You said Adam Sandler officiated, Branson?
And I'm sure at some point he says, "Do you say I do?" And He might have went up there and said, shampoo, conditioner, shampoo, conditioner.
And he probably saved us some money on the songs. You know,
Yeah,
he can sing.
absolutely. Red hooded sweatshirt. Rama ding dong. So,
Golly Moses.
Or Lunch Lady Land.
yeah. Sloppy Joe.
Yeah, so I guess congratulations to Travis Kelce.
I
I think he's officially not worth drafting at all now.
I would agree with that.
Okay. Timmy, do you agree with that?
Oh, I wouldn't have drafted him last year.
Yeah.
I'm just
same,
glad Taylor
same.
Swift has somebody that can mop for her now.
Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Swift.
And that's not a dig on Travis Kelce because he was the best tight end in football for many years.
Yes.
But he's past his
It's
prime.
over.
Yeah.
It's done.
Listen, let's just
Caught
be
up with
honest.
him.
He's on the back end of his NFL career. He's going to be at home a lot more with her. This may not last. This may not last.
You'll have a love song made about him here probably, or a breakup song.
Oh,
Apparently there's already one written about him.
As much as she's made off of breakup songs, imagine what a divorce song would do for her.
Lord, son, that'll top the charts, won't it?
Be a double album.
Be the first song to be on the charts for number 1 for 52 weeks.
I'm sorry. I'm just not a fan of either. I'm just not. I don't know. I think it's one of those situations. I like Kelsey pre-relationship with her, but I think it's just one of those things where you just got it crammed down your throat.
Yeah, it's
so
just too much of it. Yeah.
And that's kind of just made me like indifferent.
And to be fair, the Chiefs winning so much kind of made me not like him too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little fatigue there.
Yeah. I like the dudes that's, going for it instead of been there 1,000 times. Just me.
Well, I mean, her cat makes more money than he does.
Wow.
Seriously.
Is that true?
That is true on Instagram, from like Instagram and stuff. The cat
Wow.
makes more money than Travis Kelce.
By the way,
I would be petting
there
her
was
cat.
a interview Michael Jordan gave, and I didn't know this about MJ, but he said that the players today, he thinks they probably don't have the love of the game clause in their contract. And he said, it was the basis of my career, my love of the game within my contract, which I'm positive now they don't have that clause within the contract. If I was driving down the street and I see a basketball game on the side of the road, I can go play in that basketball game. And if I get hurt, my contract is guaranteed. He said, I love the game so much that I would never let someone take the opportunity for me to play the game away from me, as opposed to now where you don't have it, players probably don't play. Now they get individual attention with their trainer. You go out and shoot 100 shots or 1,000 shots. I found it to my benefit was to go play basketball, man.
And that's why, if anybody questioned, that's why he's the GOAT.
And
Right
I saw an interview with Ronaldo, and he was saying some similar stuff.
Really?
Yeah. He's like, that's why I'm still around, because I love playing.
You could see
Soccer,
the
football,
passion
but-
in Mike,
Yeah.
man.
So
Golly.
I think it's the same way with all these great athletes.
Yeah.
It's not about the contract. It's not about the money they make. It's not about the fame. They're just competitors.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
what they love.
That's
Yeah,
why.
and-
That's why he's so good at golf.
And I heard LeBron talk about how he and MJ don't really have a relationship, and he said MJ probably
Good.
won't talk to me until I retire, and he doesn't see me run around wearing the number 23. He said because he's so competitive, like he can't handle that.
I love it.
And LeBron, you just said why he is the greatest of all time, and you ain't. That's why.
I will say this, LeBron. I got news for you. He will not talk to you even when you retire because you are not on that caliber.
Word.
That's true. That's true.
That's probably one of the biggest long-term debates that's been in sports probably the last 15 years.
And
Is
it will
Michael versus
always
LeBron.
be.
I am sick and tired of these young kids talking about LeBron this, LeBron that. Everybody in this room has seen both eras.
Yes.
We've seen the Jordan era. We've seen this patty cake era. Because I'm telling you straight up, that era back in the day, we've mentioned it time and time again on this show before, that there was basketball back then was a lot tougher.
Oh, yeah.
And it meant a lot more than what it does to these guys now because there is no D.
No, you watch it in the All-Star game, they could care less.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're trying to get to 175 points.
Yeah, they don't care. I mean, I think Michael Jordan was pretty competitive in all those All-Star games.
Yeah.
I don't think he was giving
Absolutely.
anybody
He's
anything.
competitive in
Yeah.
everything.
We saw it. We know what we saw.
Yeah.
I've watched both. I know what I've seen. You
Nope.
can't sit here and tell me LeBron's better. He's not.
No.
I watched it with
No.
my own eyes.
No.
Because I can tell you this. Wilt Chamberlain wouldn't have had 100 points in a game against Michael Jordan and them.
No. Branson, I synced it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And listen, I wasn't the biggest Jordan fan. I was happier when he went to baseball than when he was playing basketball.
I was a big Jordan fan. I was obviously a bigger Dominique fan, but yeah.
And, you know, I've sat, and like I said, I've sat and watched. Michael Jordan made a team great. LeBron James just moved from town to town. Just like
let me give
homeless
me a
person.
super team here with me.
Yeah.
Here, let's
And-
stack it up and get 3 of my buddies, the best in the league.
Mark my words, within the next 3 weeks,
You're going to have another one.
you're going to have another one.
Yeah.
And
Gonna
all
have
he did,
another
all it is go up the road.
It just-
It is, but you know, part of
Oh,
that.
time out, guys. By the way, we have a score update. Belgium has taken the lead in the 9th minute with
Wow,
1-0.
that was quick.
Yeah.
9
So
minutes.
Belgium on the board. It's not maybe the end of the road, guys.
It's early, man.
If it is, it is. It's okay.
It's early.
It's been a great run. So anyway, back to it, Timmy.
Just talking about LeBron. Part of this is on the teams too. I think he has too much input into putting those teams
He
together.
absolutely does.
I mean, Jordan, they may have asked him, "Hey, do you want to play with Dennis Rodman?" Yeah, but that's probably the extent of it. I don't think he was involved too much in, "Hey, I
Right.
need this guy, I need this guy."
Right.
No, he's out there practicing 8 hours a day,
Yeah,
not politicking. I'm sorry. I think LeBron is for anybody out there. I think LeBron is an extreme talent, but the comparisons to Jordan are an absolute joke.
no, I agree. LeBron's one of the best players of all time.
He is,
He is. His longevity's unmatched.
It is.
Nobody at age 41
but
can
peak
still
peak
score
Jordan,
like
peak
he can.
LeBron, not
Yeah,
even
yeah.
close.
No, I agree.
So-
It's always going to be Michael's competitiveness, his intensity.
My thing is, if you have a puzzle sitting in front of you and you're missing one piece, and it's the Chicago Bulls, no matter who was on that team, if it was a corner piece left and you're missing the middle piece, Michael Jordan could make that corner piece fit in the middle.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy, you bringing some
nice.
good stuff
I'm
tonight,
just saying,
boy.
he could.
That's good.
That's good.
I mean,
That's
because
good.
if you didn't, LeBron James would have you kicked to the curb
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just
or have you draft his son.
and again, you
Yeah.
know, again, I'm not doubting the talent of LeBron. I'm not, because he is one of the elites. He is, but no.
I'm going to touch on the World Cup again. Let me ask you this, Timmy. And this is something I'm thinking about. I mean, I'm sure Belgium has come out with an absolute fire under the rear over this
Sure.
game. And when the U.S. got that red card, they played out of their mind for 30 minutes being a man down. Like, it was some of the best soccer they've played. Now you're sitting there thinking, man, maybe they should have just rolled with it.
Killed
just,
that mojo.
just roll with it. Just accepted what was, and not giving Belgium more ammo
There's
and more billboard material. Or,
There's,
or-
I mean,
or-
there's something to
bulletin
that.
board.
Right?
Bulletin
Yeah, I
board,
think
yeah.
there is too.
Yeah.
I agree with you. That probably was a big motivator for Belgium.
And a
It
lot of
probably was.
times, like for the U.S., that could have been great too, because you
Yeah.
have to find
you have to dig down and
Yeah.
find a way.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So-
Still early. They're still
Yeah.
Well, if
Plenty
they,
of time.
yeah.
well,
They're still what?
one more thing to blame on the
With everything
leader of the free world if this goes down the hill.
I mean,
The list is long.
It is
we,
long.
we still have what 100 minutes to play.
Yeah, approximately.
Ask the ref. He'll tell you. He don't even know. He just blows the whistle when he feels like it.
Yeah.
They may go all night.
Like WNBA
Hey,
officials.
Hey, Ransom, they may go all night and go a little longer. You know what I mean? Woo, woo. Anything else y'all want to touch on before we head out? Dave?
Yeah, actually I do.
Okay.
There's a dude on ESPN called Emmanuel Ocho.
Yeah.
Okay. And let me go here just a second, because I do want to talk about this a second.
Is this the elephant in the room?
Okay, and this is verbatim, word for word, what Mr. Ocho, or whoever the heck you had to say this week, and I know we got really deep into the Caitlin Clark thing last week, and I don't want to, but this is a comment that he made, and thank you, Emmanuel, because it gives all of us hope that maybe we could do what you're doing now, because this is an absolute joke. Okay, so Caitlin got the necessary eyes there, but now that they're there, we don't necessarily need her anymore. Caitlin is a bigger distraction than she is an additive. And this is exactly what this clown said, okay? Dude, how are you even employed? I understand maybe you're doing it for clickbait. I don't know what you're trying to do, and ding-dongs like me are buying into it and wanting to say something here. Maybe that's it.
Ding-dong.
But please explain to me that. Please explain that to me. Because I don't understand. Seriously, it's a question. Explain it.
Go explain it, Branson.
Do some explaining here, man.
Well, since we're back here, from where we were at last week on this topic, and I'm fine with it because, one of the other stats that came out over the weekend, her popularity between the fans and the media have her at the number 2 and number 3 guard in the league.
Yeah,
within the league, the league votes her as the 11th best guard in the league.
Yeah,
that's fine. And I know a lot of this is going to be like, oh well, it's just all because of race and all this other stuff. No, it's not. Nobody cared. I mean, listen, Lisa Leslie was a legend. All these people that in the league before her, Parker and stuff. That's fine. The game has evolved now. There's not no more of the big men or big women, excuse me, and tall women. There
might be a few of them out there too, man.
Well, I'm just saying, Brittany Griner, she's on the end of her career. She's now up in the north and, not the USSR, but, she's up there. You don't hear much about her anymore. She's on the backside of her career. There's no really tall. It's all like a shooter league now.
You're right, though. It's turning more athletic.
Yeah.
We're getting away from where the size dominates. And
right.
I mean, to be fair, NBA was the same
thing,
man.
And the women's athleticism is evolving like that. It's just the way it is.
Right.
Yeah.
But it is, as you've said, and as we've all sat here and talked, everything revolves back to wrestling. And Caitlin Clark is the Ric Flair, and Sophie Cunningham is the Arn Anderson.
It's true.
And so that's, in my opinion, you can take it, you can leave it. You can send us another message saying F us and F them like you have, and we appreciate those. We really do appreciate those comments.
Keep them coming. I don't care.
I love it, to be honest with you.
I don't care a bit.
If you think you're the first one that's told me that, I got bad news for you, as Wade Barrett would say. But, we're going to keep doing what we're doing. We're going to give you our opinion. If you don't like our opinion, okay. You can tell us what your opinion is, and we'll go on about our business and our day. But boy, I personally, I like I said, I love it, and I love when people reach out. This week has been an incredible week for us.
It has been a good week for us.
It's been a
good week for us.
Banner week for us.
We've had thousands
and thousands
of views, and we appreciate everybody viewing the show and commenting and sharing it. Because it was a big week for us. It was like I felt like in Jerry Maguire when he walks in, he goes, our little company had a very big night. a very big night.
Yeah. We did. Big week.
To be fair to Ocho, I think I might understand how he thinks like that.
Please tell me.
Yeah. A chew.
I mean, I don't know.
Like I said, it may just be clickbait for morons like me to where I want to go out and say something back. I don't know, because surely to goodness, that is one of the most asinine comments. And let me can I say one more thing here?
Absolutely.
Got my blood flowing now, man.
Hold on, let me slide this box over there.
All right, so right now, Caitlin currently leads the league, or she's second in assists in the league. She's fourth in points averaged in the league. She's third in 3 points made. And I will be fair about this. She does lead the league in turnovers. She's averaging 4.6 turnovers a game.
Well, but Brett Favre also led the league in interceptions,
My
and he's
point
still
exactly.
Brett Favre. Yeah.
But who touches the ball more than anybody else?
Right.
The point guard.
Right.
So, and it's not me just being a Caitlin lover.
Wait, so
the numbers back it up.
You said she's number 2 in assists?
Yeah.
That is correct.
So she's not a ball hog.
No.
No, not at all.
dude.
Imagine
No.
that.
I mean, I think she's a little underutilized, to be honest.
I'd like to see her shoot a little more than she does, to be honest.
You know what's funny, though? So here's some more clickbait for you. But you're talking about Emmanuel Ocho. Well, he had something this week I agreed with him on.
Oh,
Really?
yeah. I know where you're going.
Did you hear the comment that Stephen A. made about the Lakers having the big
Yes.
three of the white people?
Yes.
And Emmanuel Ocho come back and told him it was racist.
Did he?
He did.
Well, good.
Call
Because it
Stephen A. up.
was.
Like I said, I agree with Emmanuel in that case. But shame on ESPN and Disney. I mean, that's a horrible comment by Stephen A. Smith.
Terrible.
Just imagine if that had been
Even
Turned around.
Scott Van Pelt or
Yeah.
McAfee. What if they said Dallas will never win because they've got a black quarterback?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That had been fired before the show was over.
Yeah.
And I don't want to see Stephen A. get fired, but they've not even addressed it.
Right.
he's untouchable.
And here's the thing. I like Stephen A.
I do too. And
I think he'd probably be a cool dude to hang out with.
Yeah.
And I love it. You know, it's hilarious when he gets on the Cowboy fans, and
I love
love
that.
the
That endears me
Cowboys.
to
It's
him a
hilarious.
lot.
that was just that comment was uncalled for, and I wish he would come back and just say I shouldn't have said that.
Well, he doubled down
Because
on it.
because everybody else would be expected to have an apology ready. You know, I don't know.
Just for discussion. I'm not saying I agree with what he said. Okay, let me clear this up right now before send me whatever you want to send me. I don't care. But there has never been a core of three that's never won an NBA championship, whether they were the three best players on the team. The closest thing I could come up to was Bird, McHale, and Ainge.
Yeah.
But Ainge was not the third best player on that team. Robert Parrish
was. Yeah.
So that was the only thing, and I did research this. So there, as far as whether it should be said, is there some truth to it? If you look at just basically the numbers and performance, there is some truth.
Well,
to
there's
it.
truth to it, but there was also truth to what Timmy said about the black quarterback thing years ago. That was, you could have said there was truth to that, but you didn't want to say that. You didn't want to go on
I'm
a show
not
and say that. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, just because it hadn't happened yet doesn't mean it can't happen.
No, that's
And
fair.
then-
And that's
fair.
not what he said at first either.
No,
That's
no.
what he came back and
That
said.
was the
That
rebuttal.
was the damage control.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He saw
he
it.
did water it down a little bit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Because they, the black quarterback did finally win Super Bowls.
yeah,
Yeah.
We've had a few now.
Yeah.
And
we've had black quarterback or black coaches win Super Bowls.
yes,
Absolutely.
and multiple, and I'm happy about that.
So
That's the
am
way
I.
it should be.
that's the way it is.
Because there
Yeah.
are, I don't see their skin color out there throwing the pass.
No.
I just see the pass.
That's the way it should be.
But it was just it was uncalled for in this day and time. That's not the kind of comment you need to be making when you're trying to make strides in this. We're trying to get past this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And comments like that just keep it brewing.
And again, though, it's probably just meant as clickbait.
Yeah, I know.
Probably is. And I
Yeah.
guarantee you got a lot of clicks.
Oh, definitely,
Guarantee it.
definitely.
So,
Well, is that it, boys?
Timmy, you got
Anything
anything else?
I don't think I've got anything.
Well,
I know one more subject, but we can save that till next
yeah,
week.
we'll save it till next week.
I know.
so-
I think you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we'll talk about
we'll
it next
do that
week.
one next
so.
week.
We'll also talk about the biggest.
That'll bring
Boy.
some interesting debate. You need to turn in next week. We got a couple of controversial ones. You're going to love it.
And we'll talk about the biggest blockbuster movies of all time. That's a good one. We'll talk about that next
Yeah.
week.
All right.
So, all right, guys, let me get everything cranked up here, and we'll.
Can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your support. Like we were saying, it was a banner week for the show last week. We had a very solid week in viewership, and we do. All our new people out there that are watching, thank you very much. Hope you tune in again.
Yeah.
Didn't you have a shout out?
Yeah,
to
didn't you have a
someone?
couple of shout
Oh, I
outs?
did. So, a fan of the show I don't have his name with me, and I'm so sorry. I have it written down, but he called today out of the blue, and I didn't know who the heck this guy was.
Called the Saunook hotline.
He called the Saunook hotline. Yeah. And just out of the blue, he was in Chicago and had a very good conversation with him. Actually, I had 2 calls today. Had one in Indiana also.
That would be Carl, right? That I
Carl,
remember.
very
That's
good.
from- that's
Carl,
from Indiana.
The butcher.
Carl.
He's from Indiana.
Yeah.
Next,
So,
if he
thank
calls
you.
you again, ask him if he knows
I told
Sam
him
the
to.
butcher.
It was from the Brady Bunch.
Yes.
Or
Yeah.
Abdullah.
Abdullah the butcher.
Yeah.
Because the
Both
butchers should
were-
know each other.
Both were very fun calls for me. I mean, I got some honest feedback from them about the show, and it was a very positive experience. So I just want to thank both the guys that called me today, and feel free to call me back.
Yeah, so the first guy was Arthur Cole.
Arthur. There you go. Arthur, I told you I'd give you a shout out on the show, buddy. I enjoyed talking to you today. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Arthur, for calling Dave.
Yes. Thank you for calling, Dave. Yeah, so we had a great week and appreciate all the support and the views. It was pretty cool. It may never happen again, but hopefully it will. But even not, it was if it doesn't happen again, it was a great experience this past weekend just to feel
It's going to happen again.
just to feel what that's like. So
It's going to happen.
all right, let's thank our sponsors, guys. Ben's Backdraft Barbecue, 3028 Jonathan Creek Road, Waynes, North Carolina, 28785, 828-400-6334. If you're in West North Carolina, East Tennessee, North Georgia, upstate South Carolina, it's a short drive, a beautiful drive. Check out Ben's Backdraft Barbecue. Stevenson Pest Control, for all your pest control needs. Free estimates, 30-plus years experience, free pest inspections, 828-229-2085. They offer military and law enforcement discounts. And Branson?
Threadiches LLC, that's Jason and Cynthia Morales with threadiches.com. Go on to their social medias, take a look at what all they do. If you think it, they can stitch it. Embroidering your imagination.
That's right. So, great show, guys. For Diamond Dave. For the old ball coach. And Terrible Timmy from Bad Street USA over here.
Bad dude right there.
And something's cooking over here in the corner as always.
That's right.
We hope everybody had a great 4th of July. You're allowed to celebrate it even further on into the summer. This is a big year, 250, so don't just leave it just for the 4th. Go for as long as you can
It
throughout
only
the
happens
summer.
once.
It only
It only
happens
happens
once. So celebrate throughout the summer. Keep the celebration going. We'll see y'all back here next Monday night. Same Saunook time, same Saunook channel, 7 o'clock, Facebook and YouTube, and hopefully TikTok next Monday night. So everybody have a great week. Don't burn up. We'll see y'all back here in the Matatorium next Monday night. Remember, be good to each other. And when you speak of us, you speak well. See y'all.